Hello everyone, Jason Leia back here again, and today we're going to be reacting to the Clayface official teaser. This is a film that at first I was a little bit confused because it wasn't announced originally for the initial plans of the DC universe James Gunn is building. It wasn't until later when a screenplay came to James Gunn's door, and who was it? It was Mike Flanagan who wrote the screenplay for this film that very much intrigued James Gunn enough to greenlight this movie being made. And it's going to be apparently a full-on horror movie. Comic book movies, especially from DC or Marvel, going into horror, that is something interesting. I've seen comic book movies lately go to a lot more darker phases, like with darker action movies or some dramas like with Joker or Logan, or just get more raunchier with their action like with Deadpool Wolverine and the Deadpool films. So going on a full horror for DC, I'm open to that. How it fits in the wider universe, at this point, I'm not thinking about this anymore. I think James Gunn is just focusing on interesting movies with characters with interesting stories to tell, and that will hopefully get us to care about this universe. He's slowly building it. Right now, we're just looking at interesting films and TV shows and see what sticks. That's why a Justice League movie hasn't really been confirmed yet. It looks like we're getting Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman movies before that, so we're already in a better start than the DCEU. So be thankful for that. So I'm not too annoyed by Clayface. I'm just fascinated by his existence of it being a horror movie. So let's check it out. Huh. Yeah, because Clayface was like an actor and he's got his face like mingled up. Oh. So it's gonna be like a body horror situation. That's what I'm getting. Oh, I'm really getting the horror vibes here. Oh, that's a nice shot in the shadows. Alright. That looks really cool. That actually looks like the film is actually going through a full-on horror stage. Like, the atmosphere and the cinematography is definitely invoking that. The harsh colors of red and yellow and orange being prevalent throughout the trailer is great. The idea of seemed to be a famous person, an actor of sorts, a model, having his face like destroyed is definitely a tragic tale, and how he deals with being this monstrosity, using his powers for bad. Like, it's going on body horror and exploring themes of, I don't know what themes it possibly is going to explore actually, because I don't want to spoil myself by guessing what it could be talking about here. How fame and celebrity will matter possibly to you when the outside is what people pay attention to you the most. I don't know what it could be talking about actually, and I'm just spitballing stuff here that possibly makes no sense. I'm just overall impressed with the atmosphere of the trailer, what it's invoking. and it is a sense of body horror, uh, traumatic experiences being uh, a common occurrence for this guy, possibly throughout the film. Self-loathing, especially in that bathtub in the end, and how he's literally covering his face to hide his true emotions. Like, that not only looks creepy, but it could be depressing in the actual movie. Like, how it's directed, how it's shot is absolutely beautiful. How we're getting like a wider like cinematography. It's like it's not 235, it's something a little wider. The black bars are a lot more prevalent than normal from what I could tell here in this trailer. So overall, this looks interesting. This could be a really cool horror film. And how the ideas are presented here is fascinating to me. So, overall, I'm down for whatever this movie has in store, and I really hope the gamble pays off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.